Hi Virgo, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Ascendant, and Virgo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Virgo, now on to your October 2018 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have here, Virgo, is the 8 of Rods, and the 8 of Rods is news coming to you swiftly. Could also mean swift and sudden change. Could also indicate long distance travel. I feel like you're getting prepared to make some kind of move or decision of some kind, and I feel like you have to maybe make this decision quickly. I also feel like you're trying to come to terms with something, like you're grappling with a decision you have to make. You may feel like things are cut off for you, or some things are not as available enough to you as you would like them to be. This could be love, money, business, clients, family, whatever you feel like you're cut off from, or there's not enough abundance of it coming to you, or it's, I get that feeling about what's going on with some of you Virgos in October. Some of you are going to be really getting involved in some things in October. It could be taking a class, a training session. Could even be getting involved in teaching something, fundraisers, events like fairs, craft fairs, shows that get put on, demonstrations, things like that. I do feel like you have to be on your toes a lot this month. And I do feel like it is a fast-moving month, a fast-paced month for you, Virgo. There's also something that you either want to put into action and put into play, or your guides around you want you to put into action and put something into motion and put it in play. It could be a new business endeavor. It could be some project that you're working on, or some idea, some new angle to what you're doing, what you're like, a craft or a business or an idea. Sometimes I feel like, Virgo, you kind of, I don't want to say you forget how to enjoy yourself or forget how to live, but it is coming up to me that sometimes you get too tangled up and too tied up in the necessities of life or the things you're working on or doing. And I'm not saying you don't have joy in them. I feel that you do. I feel that you do get that. Really enhances your life. It brings a lot to your life, and that's what makes you tick and run like a clock. Tick, 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 tick. But sometimes I feel like maybe it's too much, and you need to learn how to let your hair down and enjoy yourself a little bit more, and kick your shoes off and relax, or go running in the sand on the beach and let the wind blow through your hair, or whatever. I feel like you need to have a little more free feeling to you. So the next card you have here, Virgo, is the Queen of Swords, and this Queen of Swords could be an air sign, female or male. This could either be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. That could be their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign. Could also be you, Virgo, if you have an air sign as your rising sign or your moon sign. They come in, they come out. They show you how to do something, and they exit. Like, it could be a love partner. It could be a potential love partner. It could be an instructor, a friend, or a mentor. Because I get whoever it is, it's like they come in, they show you something, or they're with you, or they spend time with you, or they teach you something, and then they step out. And they come in, and then they step out. I get that energy with them. She's got a lot on her plate, or he. They're very intense and intent on what they're doing, and they have a lot of things on their plate, this Queen of Swords. I feel for some of you, you wish that this Queen of Swords would be there with you or for you more than what they are. I feel like they're busy, busy, busy. And they may be trying to seclude themselves a little bit, or, you know, they may not be as available as much as normally they would have been at another time. But I feel like it is, as I said, they're very extremely busy. They have a lot on their plate. A lot of things that they're feeling driven about, working on. I feel like they're kind of like studying you, analyzing you, thinking about, what do I think about Virgo? I feel like it's not necessarily in a bad sense. So don't take it like it's a negative, but I feel like they are mulling things over about you. You're on their mind for sure. And, you know, maybe they're not really quite sure what to make of you, who you are, or your recent actions. They're like a little puzzled about you in October. If you're in a relationship with them, they may be taking some things out on you. They may be a little volatile with you, bad temper, or, you know, acting out in some way. But I don't really feel it's so much about you. It might be a little bit, but I feel it's more like what's going on with them. You know, they're having a lot to do, like I said, or issues or things to contend with, and they're extremely busy. So October may not be the rosiest month for you to deal with them. They may be, you know, harboring some grudges, could be a little feeling grudgy at you about something, could be. Or they're just feeling like dismantled, like their life is kind of dismantled and they're trying to get things going and organized and they got a lot to do. And you may catch some of their, like, you know, negative behavior might get thrown in your way, even though it may not really be at you fully. So you've got the Knight of Cups next, and this is a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could also be a male or a female, and it could even be you, Virgo, if you have a rising sign or moon sign that is a water sign. You may have somebody in your family that's drinking too much or doing drugs. They may be drinking and driving. You have to be cautious of that. This Knight of Cups could be having that kind of activities go on in their life. It's kind of like they're taking too many things to heart. It's like there's too much drama. They may be normally able to let bygones be bygones, but I don't feel like that's what's happening for them in October. I do get a lot of Scorpio energy around this Knight of Cups, so they may be a Scorpio sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But again, like I said, this is a general reading. Not everything I say here is going to apply directly to you. So because it's general. That's why you really need to watch your rising sign or your moon sign. And also very wise to go back and listen to what I said for you a year ago. Psychic readings, if you get them privately, you're going to find that people are going to tell you stuff and you're going to say, that didn't happen. And 3 years later, it happens. 4 years later, it happens. So we live in an immediate society. We want everything to happen right away, instantly. Well, predictions don't work that way. In spirit world, time doesn't really exist. You have to remember that. And people can't grapple that. And I can't grapple it really either. But so spirits and spirit guides and all that, they don't see timing the same way we do. It's very rare if you find somebody who can psychically predict extremely accurately on time. And even psychics that are good at predicting time for any period of time, I'm going to stop the timer here because I'm giving you a little update lecture kind of thing. Even a psychic that's good at nailing time, sometimes that only lasts for them for a little while, and then it stops or it goes in and out, in and out. You can't 100% consistently be accurate at timing. I've had great spells of being accurate on timing, and then so that's why I always tell my clients, the stuff I tell them in a reading could happen in 3 years later. It could happen in 5 years later. There's a lady that reads for me once in a while over the years, and the last time I had a reading from her, she said, sometimes her predictions take 10 years to come out. And I've had readings from another reader a long, long, long time ago, back when I was 21 years old in the 80s. And she told me, oh, my predictions go up to 7 years out. And be damned if her predictions weren't coming out 7 years later, some of them, and some even further than that. So people that are really psyched up about psychic readings really need to understand that, because you can think a reader's not giving you the right information, but you may have to wait for it to come out. Now, I stopped the timer just to tell you that, because I didn't want you guys to write underneath, wait a minute, you talked all through our predictions, but I do think it's important for you to know that. I feel for many of you, this Knight of Cups is kind of on a downhill slide. They may not be feeling very good about themselves right now. They may have low self-esteem. They may be going through some kind of trauma. They may be sinking into depression. They could be turning to drugs and alcohol. Now, again, this is a general reading, so that's not necessarily going to apply to all of you. They may be looking to you for guidance. They may be looking to you for counsel. They may be looking to you for you to tell them what to do, or to give them advice, or to point them in the right direction. For some of you, I do feel it's a family member that maybe has gone astray. It could be a sibling to you, a niece or nephew. It could be a grandchild, or it could even be, like I said, brother or sister. It could be one of your children. Could be a niece or nephew. It could be a grandchild. Because I feel like they're really looking at their life and they're examining it like, what's the point? This is pointless. Maybe they lost their job, or they can't get ahead in their career, or they're having a string of bad luck and one thing is happening after the other. Because we've had like major intense planetary things going on, especially this summer. July and August were doozies. And even earlier than that, it was going on. So they might have had a recent, difficult, even in September, difficult few months. Next card is the Emperor. This is a paternal figure that could have crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, and protecting you, and giving you ideas and inspirations that could feel like they're yours, but they could actually be coming from the Emperor. This could also be somebody in the living. It could be a boss, a father, an ex-boss, an ex-father, a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend. Usually it's male. I don't usually pick up females with the Emperor. This is somebody that could give you a leg up in your social standing, or your financial standing, or your business and economic standing, and they may actually run some numbers by you. They may have some knowledge of like, hey, I could help you do better. I'll show you how you can get rid of this expense, get rid of that expense, streamline this production, streamline that production, cut out the fat, cut out the waste. It could even be a trainer that's telling you how to cut out the fat of your body, like lose weight, but it feels more to me like somebody that would be giving you like a business advisor, or a financial advisor, or a family member that's doing it, to those kind of activities, like trying to show you like what you can do, or help you out, or give you guidance, or that kind of energy comes up around the Emperor. And I feel like you're going to come to a point where you may even be the Emperor yourself, where you're like, there's a lot of things that need to measure up and add up and make sense. So you may be looking at facts and figures and are like, I got to balance my accounts. I got to, or whatever you're doing, you're like, things have to jive, make sense, be cohesive. That's what I feel you're going to be feeling like. Some of you may actually get involved with this Emperor as a romantic partner, or you could be getting involved with them as like hiring them to help you sort something out, or to do work for you, or they could be hiring you. They could become a boss for some of you, or you could be hiring them like on a subcontracted basis. Maybe you need somebody to help you to figure out how to get your website going, or how to promote something you're doing, or and so you may be hiring them for their services, their knowledge. They could be tutoring you in some way, mentoring, tutoring, teaching. That energy comes up around this Emperor also. Some of you, this Emperor is feeling a little bit under the weather. They may have been combating something to do with their health, where they haven't been feeling up to their usual standards. They could be having issues with their lungs. They could be having issues with their whole pulmonary system, their heart, their lungs. Some of that is not for all of the Emperor for you out there, but for some of the Emperors some of you Virgos are dealing with. Now you have Nine of Cups as your outcome card, and this is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You could be feeling very full and contented, and like having contentment and happiness and feeling good, full emotionally. If you enter in some kind of competition or contest, I feel you're going to win. If you're trying to get a job and you're up against other people applying for the same job, you will probably be the one that gets picked. If you entered some kind of, like I said, contest, could even be the lottery, although I don't like to say that because I know people go crazy about lottery, and I feel it's extremely, the odds are so rare to win on the lottery, but it could be some other kind of competition. It could even be a physical competition where you could win a trophy or a car or some kind of award. So some of you are going to enter something and win something. Some of you may have issues with your sinuses in October. You may feel like you're getting a sinus infection, or you have allergies, or you may need your sinuses to drain. You may have some kind of issues with that going on, some of you. I feel that some of you Virgos may also know that there's a lot of people chattering about what you're doing, and like it's scuttlebutt, chattering. Now, it could be in a positive sense. They could be going, wow, did you see what Virgo did? Wow, Virgo's really kicking butt. Wow, Virgo's really on fire. Wow, Virgo really's got it all going on. They know what they're doing. For some of you, that's what people are going to be doing. For other of you Virgos, they may be like, what's Virgo doing? Well, Virgo, have you seen them lately? Why are they doing that? So it could go either way, but I feel like you're going to know there's going to be people like chatting about you. And it just depends. If you've been going through a spell where things have been really riding high and things are going well, then people are talking about you in a positive way. But if you're a Virgo that's been going through the trenches and are feeling like you've been struggling and things haven't been going great, well, then the things that people you might know or find out or just sense that people are saying might not be the best, because a lot of it has to do with your aura, what's going on with you, what's happening around you, as to how other people are going to respond to you. Creative endeavors and pursuits are going to be quite high, and whatever you do in those regards are going to be paying off for you. So anything that you're putting your talents, your skills, your creativity, you are going to find that things are going to start happening. Like you're going to get gigs, you're going to get business, you're going to get applause. People are going to be seeking you out for either your products or your services. Your sales will increase and be up. All that swirls around you in October, especially towards the end of the month. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate it. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube and to Real.video. And if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading, where I look into my crystal and give you additional predictions and messages from my spirit guides for you for October 2018, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the description area, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for October 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and it should be the first video series listed on that page. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you're interested in getting my love and relationship no, I'm sorry. It's called Love and Romance. Sorry about that. Love and Romance Psychic Tarot Reading for couples and singles for each sign of the zodiac. For download and purchase, you can access them by clicking on the other link below this video, and they're also available on my website videos page. They're probably going to be listed right underneath the October crystal readings. You just look for that heading for that Love and Romance and click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I pulled 6 cards in that video for each sign. So it's quite a long video, actually. It's probably the length or a little longer than the videos here that I post for free. And it has 3 cards from, I pulled 3 cards from the Taramuka Tarot deck for the couples. I pulled 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck for the singles. And then they're included in each reading. So you're going to get the couples and the singles in the same reading for each sign of the zodiac. So please be sure to check them out if you're interested in looking into the area of love and romance for your sign. So I wish you an outstanding October, Virgo, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.